I didn't want to worry about money or how I get by. But now that I have a reverse mortgage, I don't have to.
Our reverse mortgage helped us buy a new car.
We've raised children in this home, and now I want my grandchildren to enjoy it.
I've worked hard for my home. Now it's working for me.
Since 1989, a growing number of American homeowners have chosen a reverse mortgage as a way to live comfortably during their golden years. That's because this unique loan allows them to remain in their homes without having to make monthly payments. In fact, with a reverse mortgage, you don't make any payments at all for as long as you live in your home. But what is a reverse mortgage, and how do you know if it's right for you? Over the next couple of minutes, we will explain what a reverse mortgage is, clear up any common misconceptions that you may have, describe the process of getting a reverse mortgage. At the end of this video, you'll have a good understanding of what a reverse mortgage is and if it's right for you. You may be asking yourself, what is a reverse mortgage? A reverse mortgage allows you to convert the equity you have in your home into cash. You make absolutely no loan payments for as long as you live in your home. There is no risk of losing your home, and there is no income qualification. Does this sound too good to be true? It's not. Here's how it works.
When people initially purchased their home, they likely made a cash down payment and borrowed the rest in the form of a mortgage loan. Now, at that time, they had very little equity in the home, but each month they sent off their mortgage payment. And as they did so, they gradually decreased their debt. At the same time, they increased the equity in their home. Now, they're literally sitting on top of a pile of money that they've paid into for years. With the reverse mortgage, they have the ability to get back some of that money.
You'll retain full ownership of your home and live in it for as long as you like. You or your estate don't have to repay the loan until the last surviving borrower no longer lives in the home. People consider reverse mortgages for many different reasons. To pay for things they have always wanted or needed.
You can use the money from a reverse mortgage for anything you want. Supplement your income, pay off an existing mortgage, finance healthcare expenses, pay property taxes. You could make home improvements, take a vacation, resolve credit problems. You could pay your grandkids' college tuition, relieve your financial pressure due to the death of your spouse, or just live easier knowing that you have cash on hand for incidental or unexpected expenses.
A reverse mortgage may not be right for everyone. When it is, it can have an enormous effect on your life and how you live it. Let's introduce you to some people who were able to take advantage of a reverse mortgage. Mr. and Mrs. Hawkins live a comfortable life, but when the time came for a new car, they didn't want to tap into their savings to make the purchase.
When our 10-year-old car decided to break down, we needed a new one, but we didn't want to use our savings to make the purchase.
Erica began researching the reverse mortgage option, but John was still skeptical.
Erica and I have worked a lifetime to pay for our home, and we didn't want to give it up to the bank just like that. My first thought was, if this is a mortgage, making monthly payments could put us under a financial burden that we just don't need.
After discussing it further, Erica and John decided to meet a reverse mortgage specialist who visited their home and answered all of the Hawkins questions.
We decided that this is our home, and we want to stay here for the rest of our lives. So we decided to go for the reverse mortgage.
Now the Hawkins are able to live an active, enjoyable lifestyle.
And our children couldn't be happier for us. They said, "Go for it, Mom and Dad. Live the life."
Like the Hawkins, many seniors are skeptical when reverse mortgages are mentioned. This is because they start with misconceptions. We'd like to address these misconceptions. This will help you make an educated decision about reverse mortgages. One of the most common misconceptions is, the bank will own my home.
The truth is, they retain full ownership of the home and can live in it as long as they like while receiving payments. They remain on title, continue to pay taxes and insurance. The bank does not own the home.
Many seniors worry that they will have to pay taxes on the money they receive from a reverse mortgage. They also fear their Social Security or Medicare benefits might be affected. However, the money is not income.
The money seniors receive from a reverse mortgage is non-taxable, and no matter how much is received, Social Security or Medicare benefits and eligibility are not affected.
Many people are concerned that they are going to owe more than the value of their home. What you need to remember is the amount you must repay can never exceed your home's worth at the time of repayment. You never owe more than you borrowed, plus interest. That is a guarantee of the federal government.
People are concerned sometimes that the value of the loan might be greater than the value of the home when it comes time to sell. The federal government guarantees that the amount owed will never be more than the home is worth.
Some people are confused as to how they can use the funds they've received from a reverse mortgage. You can use the money for just about anything you want or need.
The uses for the money are endless. Some of my clients have financial difficulties and get the funds to make home improvements, consolidate debt, or pay medical expenses. Other clients use the money to enhance their quality of life by using it for traveling, purchasing new cars, or giving gifts to their grandchildren.
It feels good to see my clients choose what they want to do with their money without having to worry about the future. When I leave their home, I see smiles on their faces because I was able to help them.
Many seniors are concerned they will have to make monthly payments on a reverse mortgage. However, there are no monthly payments with a reverse mortgage. The balance of the mortgage, with interest, is paid once you permanently leave your home, and you decide how long that will be.
Now we receive monthly payments, not make monthly payments.
That's right. We can live without worrying about how to pay the bills.
I just continue doing what I've always done. I pay my property taxes and homeowner's insurance and maintain the condition of the house. Nothing has changed, except now I have money to help me live my life.
Now that you understand the basics and may be considering a reverse mortgage, it's time to get down to the nuts and bolts. Determining whether the reverse mortgage option is right for you will require close examination of your individual circumstances. Each loan is unique. That's why consulting with a government-approved counselor to discuss the reverse program is desirable as well as mandated. This is to ensure that you understand all of the terms and your other options before you commit. As you might expect, an appraisal must be conducted. In addition, there are title searches, inspections, such as for termites, document preparation fees, and attorney fees. As with any mortgage, the reverse mortgage carries with it closing costs. They can be financed, if you choose, using funds from the loan itself. The total closing costs of a reverse mortgage vary according to the location and value of the property. How you receive your funds is up to you. You can choose to receive the money as a lump sum, in monthly advances paid to you, as a line of credit, or a combination of the above. You can access the money today to improve your home, or buy that boat you always wanted, and let the rest of it grow. Years down the line, should the need arise, you can begin drawing a monthly advance. Or you may desire to begin receiving monthly cash advances right away. You can still choose to withdraw some or all of your remaining funds in a large lump sum later. Remember, no matter what, you will never have to make a payment while you live in your home. Even if you own the home jointly with your spouse, should one of you die or need more care than can be provided at home, the other can remain in the home and make no payments. The terms of the loan are things you likely do already, and include continuing to maintain your home and keep your property taxes and homeowner insurance current. You can do this from the proceeds of the loan or from other funds as you see fit. But what happens should you decide to move to a warmer climate? You opt for some form of assisted living, or the last surviving owner of the home dies. Repayment of the loan is due when the time comes to leave your home for good. At that time, The amount of equity that you or your estate can recover from the sale of your home will depend on the amount you owe on the loan and the value of your home. In cases where the value of the home has grown very fast and the amount of cash withdrawn is low, that equity might even exceed the value of the home at the time the reverse mortgage was taken. But most of the time, some of the equity has been depleted. And while sale of the home is not required, you can repay the loan from any funds available to you. It's the means of repayment most often chosen. Now that we've cleared up some common misconceptions and we've explained what a reverse mortgage is, here are a few guidelines to keep in mind. The qualifications for the reverse mortgage are quite simple. All borrowers must be 62 or older and own the home. That means that to apply for a reverse mortgage, you do not need a job or any other source of regular income. You don't have to own any assets other than your home. There are no income or credit requirements. There will be no health exams. The loan is secured by the equity in your home. Keep in mind that a reverse mortgage might not be right for you. If you plan to move or if you have other financial assets, you may be better off considering another option. Either way, a reverse mortgage specialist can help you decide.
It's our top priority to educate the borrower on how a reverse mortgage works and how it can help them. We want to make sure that they're making an informed decision.
If you think that you're ready to take the next step, you might as well speak with one of the country's top reverse mortgage lenders, BNY Mortgage, a Bank of New York company. They can answer any questions you might have about a reverse mortgage and help you get started if you're interested. Please visit their website or call today to speak with a reverse mortgage specialist.
Sometimes it helps to talk this over with your family and loved ones. After you've discussed it, and if you decide that a reverse mortgage is right for you, we can help you take the next step.
I'm glad we chose a reverse mortgage. We can live comfortably without any financial worries. Our house is maintained,
We have a new car
no worries at all.
and no regrets.
A reverse mortgage was the best decision I could have ever made. I bought a motorhome, and now I can live my lifelong dream of traveling.
Life is good now. We're happy. And it wouldn't have been possible without a reverse mortgage.
Call today.